Hey guys, it's Nina Nevsky from Worship Piano Tutorials, and I will show you how to play this song, Never Enough. And it's from The Greatest Showman. The introduction looks somewhat like this. Trying to hold, and it goes into the verse. So again, I'm going to show you the introduction really slowly. So we start off with the chord of G sharp, and then we go to D sharp, and then we go to F minor. So what I'm playing here is the flowy style, and I have a lesson on this on my website if you really want to learn how to play the flowy style. Yeah, otherwise it's really simple. You're just playing the chords in this kind of pattern. And then with your right hand, you're going to be pressing these notes. And then when you put that together, it should sound like this. And then again. And then the second time around, with your right hand, you're going to be playing C, A sharp, and then... So it's going to look like this. So that's pretty much the whole introduction. Really simple. Try to pause this video and play it again, or if you want to watch it in slow motion, but I'll play it one more time for you. And I'm going to move on to the verse. Trying to hold my breath, and you go into the verse. So it's such a beautiful introduction. I just can't get over it. Anyway, so going to the verse, the chords are G sharp, and you have a D sharp, and then F sharp minor. F minor, and then a C sharp, and then a G sharp. And then again a D sharp. And then that restarts all over again. So I'm going to be playing with the flowy style again in the verse. You got your G sharp, D sharp, in this kind of pattern. And then I might press some of the notes of the triad with my right hand, as this is just like a really quiet verse. I don't want to put a ton of chords into it. So just really, really quiet. So from the introduction. So... Trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. Set off a dream with me, getting louder now. Can you hear echoing? And then go into pre-chorus. Take my hand, and they have different chords there. So going back to the verse, just really simple. You saw that my right hand, I literally didn't use it. I just did the flowy style with my left hand, and that's it. Because for that verse, that's really all you need. You don't need too much sound, too much tryouts or anything like that. So that's how I would do it. And then you can kind of add those high notes from the introduction, like, if you really want to. So like, trying to hold my breath. So see how I just kind of added that? You could totally feel free to do that. Just hold your hand there and add those in as you feel. Anyway, going to the pre-chorus, the chords are F minor. It's this beautiful chord here. And then C sharp. And then a G sharp. So after the verse, echoing F F minor. Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine in 1,000 spotlights. And you go into the chorus. So again, pre-chorus is really simple. It's just 3 lines, right? So you're just doing the left flowy style, and then with your right hand you're just pressing kind of like on the triad really gently, or maybe just some of the notes of the triad. So like, take my hand, will you share this with me? And in my lesson of the flowy style, I really go into detail of how to like continue, like starting with your left hand and continuing it with your right hand to like extend that flowiness. It's so beautiful. That's exactly what I'm using here. So, darling, without you. So you have this pause here, and then you go strong into the chorus, but not too strong, right? All the shine, 1,000 spotlights, all the stars. So the chords of the chorus are G sharp, and then you have a D sharp, and then you have an F sharp minor, and then F minor, and then you have a C sharp. And the chords repeat after that. So I'll show you how I sing that. Darling, without you, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little, these hands that hold the world, but it will never be enough, never be enough for me. And you end the chorus with like a beautiful instrumental. I can't wait to get into it. But so again, the chorus, you saw how I played it. Try to kind of play it through before I explain it, but pretty much what I'm doing is like, at the very beginning of the chorus, I'm not too loud, so I'm not pressing like a whole triad. I'm just like pressing the triad once with my right hand. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights. So I press with my right hand once on the triad, and then I kind of continue it with the flowy style. So hope you see that. Then again, I press on it. And this is a F minor inverted, by the way. And then so for the most part, I'm just doing the flowy style, and then with my right hand, I'm pressing on the triad once and then keeping that flowy style the rest of the measure. And then after the chorus, you go into this gorgeous, gorgeous instrumental. And the way you play that is like this. And then again. And again. Never for me. And then you play it 3 times, and then you go into that chorus, right? It's so beautiful. Unfortunately, my hand is really small, so if I tried and play that really quick, I really can't reach all of the octaves, and I just mess up. So I'm just going to be playing this for the time being. Like that. If you can reach the octaves, it's amazing. Good for you, and you should totally do the octaves. And then after you do that during the bridge, so like, so. So then, instead of doing that part, you just press that never part. That's all you play with your right hand, and it's the C and then A sharp. So then, and you go to the chorus again. So, beautiful part, and I really hope that you caught that. So for the first time, your right hand is playing the G sharp, A sharp, C, E sharp, and then the singer sings never, never, never. Anyway, guys, this song is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I've been listening to it so much this week. And that's pretty much the whole song. You go from the bridge, you go back into the chorus, and the ending is you end it off with a C sharp. So for me, and you leave that space, and then you can go back to form you with a G sharp. For me. And you kind of ended off with that G sharp. And it's such a beautiful ending. Anyway, that's the full song, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you want more information of how to play that flowy style or how to form chords, I have lessons up on my website, and I would love to see you there. See you on my next tutorial. Bye.